Okay, so I've seen a lot of tier lists floating around the place, and I've seen some incorrect opinions, in my opinion. So I'll be giving my thoughts and 2 cents on the best units in the game. Let's get it.
Welcome to the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube.
Alright, so before we get into the tier list, I just want to clarify these are my thoughts and opinions. If you guys disagree, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. That's what it's for. Just please be respectful to everyone in the comment section when you're giving your opinion. With that out of the way, let's begin. So the first unit that I want to start off with is Lightning Max. So we'll talk about his kit real quick. So Lightning Max can gain gunpowder through his Q move and firepower loading, and can initiate additional attacks by consuming gunpowder while attacking. So yeah, he's a very fast unit, has really good attack speed. I love his dodges. I love his movement. He can get in, get out really quickly. He's one of my favorite SRs in the game. Does decent damage for an SR unit. So yeah, I'll be putting him in. What would I be putting him? Honestly, he's one of the better SRs in the game in my opinion, so I will be putting him in. I'll put him in A. I think A is better. Yeah, A is way better. Yeah, he's definitely an A tier unit. I will move around the other the characters around depending on where I put other units as well. So yeah, he's definitely A tier for now. So yeah, solid SR unit. Next, we're gonna be looking at Golden Ball. So where will I be putting Golden Ball? Golden Ball is a ranged unit. Go over his kit real quick. Sorry, if I can find him, here he is in game. So his mechanism pretty much is his normal attacks can be charged to gain aim levels, which will change other skill effects. And Golden Ball can deal massive damage by accumulating and using golden crosshair. And attacks are considered optimal distance when the target is within the yellow crosshairs, and some attacks will be enhanced. So you want him to be at the perfect distance, and you'll know if he's in the perfect distance when you see the yellow crosshairs or the yellow target, pretty much similar to Tatsumaki, which we'll get into towards later on. So yeah, he's a really good range unit. I think is he the only? I think. Yeah, he's probably. I think he's one of the only few SR range units that we actually have, if I'm not mistaken. He's a solid unit. But in my opinion, I don't think he's A tier. I'll be putting him in B tier. For now, that's why I'll be putting him. Next we got. I think this is the SR Genos. Yeah, we just say this is the SR Genos. So what the SR Genos does. Here he is. He's a morale unit, by the way. Pretty much Genos can deal massive damage by accumulating and using energy charge. Attacks are considered optimal distance when the target is within the crosshairs, and some attacks will be enhanced. So pretty much he's a range unit. Yeah, so he's not the only range unit. Genos is also a range unit as well. He's a decent unit. But my thing is, he is one of the best SRs in the game. But my thing is, they now that they gave us the SSR Genos for free, it does kind of overshadow the SR Genos. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this one is also really solid, especially for free-to-play players. So yeah. So where will I be putting him is the real question. We will be putting him in. I will be putting him in B tier, to be honest. And like I said, the reason why I'm putting him in B tier, yeah, he's better than Golden Ball. The reason why I'm putting him in B tier is just for playstyle wise and everything. I prefer the I don't know. I just prefer the SSR version of Genos more than I prefer the SR version. So I'm putting this one here in B tier. I don't know. I just feel like he's a B tier unit. So there we have that. Next we have, who will we do next? We'll do Stinger next. All right, so Stinger, he's a morale unit, I believe. Hope I didn't get that wrong. Yeah, he's a morale unit. And pretty much his mechanism, he gains roundhouse points through skills to enhance his normal attacks, and he therefore accumulates confidence. Once he enters a confidence burst state, he deals high damage. Solid unit, decent movement speed, decent attack speed. He's an SR unit, one of the best ones in the game in my opinion, and he suits my playstyle as well. So you guys do have to bear that in mind. Some of these units are going to be based off of my preferred playstyle as well. So yeah, where's Stinger now? Here he is. So I'll be putting Stinger in A tier for now. Yeah, A tier for now. Next we got Mumen Rider. Now I was gonna put Mumen Rider in D tier, but right now, if you guys haven't seen, he's actually bugged right now, and I've been seeing people like 1v1 solo bosses just with Mumen Rider and then just abuse the hell out of him. I'm sure other content creators have made videos, like Rokage made a video showcasing it, but I can't remember the original dude who made the video showcasing it, but shout out to him as well. He made the video showcasing it. So yeah, Mumen Rider is broken right now. So just for that, like he be in D tier normally he be in D tier, but simply because of that fact alone, that he's broken right now and he's doing insane numbers and insane damage, I'm putting him in B tier. Obviously when he gets fixed, he's gonna get bumped back down to D, but just for now I'm putting him in B tier. So that's why he's there. And I'll go over his kit real quick as well, just so you guys are aware of what he's capable of as well. He's a morale unit, and basically Mumen Rider can accumulate justice match to enter a bicycle holding state, and use another set of normal attacks and skills which deal higher damage. And basically people are taking advantage and abusing his bicycle holding state pretty much and doing insane damage. So yeah, that's pretty much what he does. Move on quickly to the next unit and not waste any more time. So we do Mustachio. Where am I going to put Mustachio? I'm putting him in C tier. He's just not that great. There's way better overpowered units in my opinion. We'll go over his kit real quick as well. Pretty much his mechanism, he can launch various charge skills to deal massive damage. He's very basic. He has decent attack speed, very decent. I will give him that, but his kit is very basic, so that's where he is in C tier. Next we're gonna look at Smile Man. So Smile Man, what he is a so pretty much what Smile Man can do is he can refresh his skills and maintain continuous power by hitting and catching the ball. He accumulates smile energy in battle to unleash skills, dealing massive damage. That's his kit real quick. Where will I be putting him? I'll be putting him in C tier as well. Obviously when you get thing is with these SR units, once you get their potential up, like right now my Smile Man is potential 6. Once you get them to potential 6, like they do become different units. Like I'm not they do become different units, but like I put potential 1, or sorry, potential 0, just off the front. Like what you get once you just pull him instantly, he's just very average, nothing crazy there. So next we're gonna look at Iran. I did try messing around with him to see if he's good at anything. I mean, he's pretty decent at parrying. He's literally a parry unit. His normal attacks, I don't like his normal attacks. I don't like his movement speed. I mean, he's decent movement speed, but I don't like his normal attacks. I don't like his skills at all. He is an assault unit. I'll go over his skills for you guys as well. I really don't like him. I was actually sad when I messed around with him and looked at his skills and stuff. But his kit real quick is pretty much he can gain Sword Aura in battle to perform Iaido Sprint, which grants the flow mark, increasing the damage dealt. And pretty much he can gain he's a block / parry unit as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it with him. Very average, so that's why he is where he is. Next we're looking at, so we have him there, business suit Saitama. So Business with Saitama, he's a very average unit. He relies on blocking pretty much to gain rage, and once he gains rage, he gets he can enter an enhanced state where he deals increase in damage. Very average skills. So yeah, he's in D tier. We also have who else am I putting in D tier? Oh yeah, Stinger. Stinger, we're also gonna put him in D tier. Pretty much, he's very average as well, just like business with Saitama. Pretty much all he does is he can accumulate serpent essence from attacking, and once he builds up enough of it, he can consume the serpent essence to deal massive damage. So just a burst of damage just from accumulating it. So it's very average, nothing crazy. He's one of the worst units in the game. So yeah, he's in D tier as well. Next pretty much now we also have Lily. We'll do Lily, then after that it's gonna be all the SSRs. So Lily, the game gives you her for free. She's actually a really good unit, probably the best SSR, most useful SSR in the game. She's very effective, very diverse, that's the word. So pretty much Lily can accumulate Blossom to enter a dazzling state, allowing a more powerful set of normal attacks and skills. She's able to block, dodge, deal nice damage. She has really good movement speed, really good attack speed. I really like her. I really like her skills. She's a really good unit. Best SR in my opinion. So yeah, where will I be putting her? I will be putting her in A tier. So that's where she's gonna be going for now. Let's put her there. This is ranked as well by so in A tier, Lily's better than Lightning Max, and Lightning Max is better than Stinger. So that's all. They're in order in their ranks. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So next we're gonna look at Fubuki. So the thing is, right, before the game came out, I was hyped to get Fubuki, man. I actually bought the $100 pack and I selected Fubuki thinking she was pretty sick. I regret that instantly. I wish I selected Zombie Man. Now that I think about it, I should have selected Zombie Man over Fubuki, but we live and we learn. Fubuki is a decent unit, but the thing with her is she's harder to master. Yeah, some people find her easy to master, but for the majority of people, she's a hard character to master. She was bugged as well for the first while the game came out. I think now she's fixed. I'm not 100% sure. But in my opinion and in my experience, she's better off being played by AI than manual. Very hard to master. I'll go over her kit real quick just for you guys that want to know. She's an assault unit as well, just like Tatsumaki. Her skill set pretty much is she can accumulate gale points through normal attacks and skills, and she can enter the wind hell state, and in the wind hell state it enables the casting of Hellstorm when flickering appears during the animation. Normal attacks, dodges, or skills, you can tap the action key again during the flickering animation to cast and enhance the action. That's pretty much her mechanism of what she can do. She's a good unit, but like very hard to master. So yeah, I'm better off being played as AI. Definitely one of the lower SRs, which is unfortunate. But if you do master her, she can potentially be an S tier unit. But the way they just made her kit and how hard she is to play manually, she's an A tier for me. But she's in high A tier. If they do buff her or fix her kit, I do. She's definitely easily an S tier. So we have that. Next we got Genos, Hero of Justice. So with Genos is amazing. He's a free SSR unit. He has long range, he has short range, he has good movement speed, good attack speed. He's overall a solid SSR unit, and that's why I recommended you guys to reroll for him in my who to reroll for video. But obviously in that who to reroll for video, I didn't know, no one knew that we're going to get him for free, which is insane. And the fact that they gave him for free is insane. So yeah, and they give you his, I'm pretty sure you can get his SR impression arms as well free. I'm not 100% sure, but he's an insane unit. I'll go over his mechanism as well real quick for you guys as well. Solid unit. Pretty much that's pretty much it really. He can go between his melee form and remote form, and he's enhanced when he switches form, so he gets an increase in damage whenever he switches form. So that's pretty sick, pretty sick. So based on your situation, you can choose whatever you want with him. So based on his diversity and everything, he's an S tier, high S tier unit in my opinion, with a huge diversity. Shout out to the devs for giving him to us for free. Next we have Metal Knight. Now Metal Knight, with him, right, is he's very tanky. So he I think I said it in my SSR selector who to pick video. He's very slow movement speed, but he's very tanky as well. But he does have a lot of HP. He's very tanky, and he has one of the highest damage multipliers in the game. He can hit the highest numbers. He does a lot of damage. Really good range unit as well. And that's my favorite place. I love my range units. He's played very well by AI. He's hard to master, but easier to master in my opinion than Fubuki. But that's just me. So I'm putting him there, just below Genos, because obviously Genos is just too good, man. Being able to switch between melee and range. And obviously get that buff as well when he switches. So there is Metal Knight in S tier. Next I'll do Silver Fang. Silver Fang, very good at countering, parrying, good movement speed, good damage, decent damage. In my opinion, hard to master, very good. He's very good when AI controls him. I'm putting him in S tier. In my opinion, because obviously I told you guys my play style. I prefer the range units, so that's why Silver Fang is where he is. He's hard to master, but easier to master in my opinion than Fubuki, so that's why he's there. So yeah, he's a very good unit. And when you have his impression arms, he goes way up. Same for Fubuki as well. If you have SSR arms, but that can be said for the majority of these units right here. Okay, so next is pretty much all the units that are left are pretty much all going into the SS tier. Yeah, they're all pretty much going to the SS tier. It's just a matter of who's going where. Okay, so Speed of Sound Sonic. He is a very good unit, man. He's a super good unit. I'm really happy I got him in my reroll. Sorry, not reroll. Select summons. He's very fast movement speed, very fast attack speed. And his dodges, if you dodge, he can do damage and build up that he can build up his meter, and he can cancel out attacks as well with his, I think it's his second or third move. He's a very good unit. He's a very good unit to have on the front lines as well, to attract the aggro from the bosses as well. But preferably what I love about him the most is definitely his dodges. He can attack and dodge, and he can, gain that boost and gain attack speed. So yeah, he's definitely going into SS. Next we got next we'll do Dream World Saitama. So right now obviously he is a limited banner rate up morale unit. Pretty much he's Dream World Saitama enhances his attacks after dodging and gains hot blood, enabling him to enter a hot-blooded resonant state and become enhanced. And he's pretty much a tank. He's pretty much a tanky unit, a tanky destroyer type unit that's very tanky and deals a lot of big heavy damage. Pretty much, his movement speed's average, decent, not bad, decent movement speed, strong damage, pretty tanky. Yeah, I'm definitely putting him in SS tier, definitely. And if you have his SSR impression arms, he is easily one of the best units in the game. So yeah, he's SS tier. That's where we're putting him. So let's put him up in there. Whoa. And then yeah, so do I rate? Now this is another thing. Do I rate Speed of Sound Sonic more than I do Saitama? That is the thing. This does not come down to preference, because I do love a faster playstyle than Saitama, but Saitama does hit heavier damage. That is the thing. If I have to look at it objectively speaking, it'll probably be Saitama. Saitama is objectively better than Speed of Sound Sonic, but me personally, I would be putting Speed of Sound Sonic over Saitama, but I'll be objective here and I will put Saitama over Speed of Sound Sonic. So yeah, so I'm putting my bias out of it. So next we have Zombie Man. Now what can I say about this guy, man? One of the highest damage dealers in the game, insane damage, and just like SSR Genos, he can switch between modes. He can switch between ranged, he can switch between range, and he can switch between range and close combat as well. Insane damage, good movement speed. Like what this guy is one of the easily the top 2 best units in the game. I'm putting him up there, and he's very hard to kill as well. So yeah, he's going up there to SS tier. Now we got Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki, you guys know what I think. She's easily SS tier, so she's instantly going up in there. What can I say? She has good range. She's a ranged assault unit. She can attack from afar, and when you have a good distance, she can do increased damage. She can her second skill, she can attack groups of hordes of enemies, bring them in together. Obviously, people do say that she can't move if she's not in her telekinetic state when she does her second skill, which is true. However, for mobs, she sucks them in towards it, so it does kind of do good for mobs. So because that is one thing people do say is, it's hard for her to enter her telekinetic state when you're fighting against mobs. But that is true, but you don't really need to enter the telekinetic state to fight mobs, because she can just suck them away and drag them away from her, or push them away from her. So she's very good at that. And if you have her potential 1, she gets to stay in that for way longer, dealing increased damage. So she's super good, and obviously her ultimate deals a lot of damage. So she does insane damage. Honestly, I'm gonna be putting Tatsumaki over Zombie Man. Obviously, Zombie Man is good, but I just don't think it's close. Because if you look at bosses, because one thing that people do say, or I have seen other creators say, is that Tatsumaki is not good for mobs. I've already debunked that. That it's hard for her to enter telekinetic state against mobs. I went over that. There's no need for that. And then when she does go into telekinetic state, she does insane damage, a good distance. She's harder to kill because she's at range. Zombie Man is more prone to dying because he's half in, half out, because he's range and he's close combat as well. So he's melee and he's range, so he is more prone to dying, which is just a fact. Tatsumaki is full range, so she's always going to be at the back, and you're always going to have other units ahead of her drawing aggro and stuff. So for bosses, she's definitely better. For mobs, she's definitely better because she has more AoE attacks. So yeah, and the damage numbers in between them isn't too far off between them, so it's just who's more effective and who's more useful all around. In my opinion, it's Tatsumaki. You guys can comment your opinions in the comment section on who you think is better, Tatsumaki or Zombie Man. In my opinion, it's not close. It's not even close. Tatsumaki is just way better. Zombie Man is a close second though. And then obviously Dreamwalker Saitama, then Speed of Sound Sonic. This is pretty much my final tier list. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comments section. Who would you change? Do you disagree with anyone? Is Zombie Man better than Tatsumaki? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, join us in the Discord Lions Pride. Take care and peace, guys.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube. The one